Guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited for today's video. I'm at the Martinez Farmers Market. I just got off work and I'm like, what am I going to be making for my next video? It's 12 o'clock noon. I'm hungry. Let's go. Oh, this is so cute. Hi. Hello, good, how are you? Wow, these look incredible. Watermelon. There's so much good produce. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna be making for this video. Oh my gosh, pastries. Yum. Oh, Dougie. Hey there, little guy. Yeah. As you guys know, I would probably take one of each pastry. Wow. Definitely gonna take these. Have you ever seen purple bell pepper? I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
$6 altogether.
As you guys see, I got Japanese eggplant, but you can also use regular eggplant too. Hi.
In a bag?
Hi, yes please.
$15.
15? Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, I'm back. That was a close one. Do you guys pick these strawberries?
I mean,
Sometimes?
yeah, sometimes, yeah.
How fun! I've never even seen a strawberry plant. Yeah. Oh yeah? Thank you so much. Have a great day. Alright, I got all the goodies. I'm so excited. Alright guys, I'm finally home with all the goodies. I know you're probably wondering like, Isabella, what are you making already? I'm dying to know. So let's get started. Okay, here is all the goodies that we got. Wow. Look how little these onions are. They're so cute. Okay, I'm gonna wash everything in the sink. This is kind of a lot of zucchini. I don't think I'm gonna use all of it, but I'll wash it and then I'll just see as we go. Wow, look at that. That's so big. All right, I got everything washed, and what I'm gonna be doing with all of this beautiful fresh produce is I'm gonna roast it. When you roast vegetables, they become so concentrated and just full of flavor. And it's so simple because you just pop it in the oven and that's it. You only need to turn it once and you have the most delicious meal. You can make a lot of it and store it in the fridge and just eat it for lunch all week. So all of this is gonna get chopped up and you're gonna chop these. First of all, I just can't get over how big this is. I've never seen a Japanese eggplant this ginormous. The reason why I chose Japanese eggplant is, first of all, it's so hard to find. I never see this at the store, only if I go to like an Asian market or like the produce market. But at a normal grocery store, it's really difficult to find this. And I love it so much because, I don't know if you could tell, the skin of this, let me see if I could focus this camera. The skin of this is way thinner than your regular big eggplant. So anytime I find Japanese eggplants, I'm like, yes, give me, because it's way more easier to cook than the other one. It has so much more of a milder taste as well. It's the most wonderful texture too when it's cooked. So you want to go ahead and cut these not too big. If you cut them big, this is the size you want. Not too thin, because as they caramelize, they'll shrink into practically nothing. But if you cut them too big, then they won't get as much caramelization, they won't have as much flavor. These are gonna go into a big baking sheet. You need a big baking sheet because not only is this a lot of produce, but it looks like a lot, but it's gonna shrink as it cooks. So get it on in there. One nice even layer. This is gonna take a while to chop, but just go ahead and, you know, put some music on and enjoy. What is that? Oh, a lot of times when you go to farmers markets, you get really fresh produce. I mean, look at that. These are sunspots. Can you see that? You know this is gonna be full of flavor because this was grown all the way till the end when it's ready to be eaten. What else? We got our zucchini. Now, who out there loves zucchini? I have to admit, if you give me boiled zucchini, I will not really enjoy eating it. Maybe if it's sauteed, I'll like it a little better. But when you roast this baby, wow, you don't even taste it because you can't even tell the difference of all the vegetables because all of these flavors come together so well. They all blend so beautifully that when you're eating these roasted vegetables, this whole medley together, you're gonna just be in awe because it's so unique, the taste. We got some more of our eggplants. If you were to fry this eggplant, it would take a lot of oil and it would just suck it up like a sponge. So when you roast the eggplant is much better, much more healthier because you only need a small amount of oil. All right, wow, look at that. I'm really wearing in my parents' cutting board. If you guys didn't know, I'm at my parents' house. They're away on vacation, but they're coming back next week, so I'm gonna be back in my normal kitchen. I just thought I would take advantage just to mix it up a little. It was a lot of fun filming here at their house, but that was it. I'm gonna be back in my normal kitchen. Wow. Okay, so this is what we have so far. This is a lot of beautiful produce. Look at that. The colors, you got red and green and purple. I'm gonna just add some onions to this. I'm not gonna chop any more produce because that's already a lot. So I'm gonna take these little onions. I mean, how adorable. I can't stop saying how cute these are because I don't even think I've seen onions this small before. Any produce that comes small like this, like in miniature size, you know is gonna be extremely tasty. And same with the onion, just go ahead and cut it in chunks like that. This one is kind of gross. I'm just gonna toss it. Ow, my eyes are killing me. Let's do one more. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take all these vegetables and I'm gonna season them with some salt and pepper. So you just wanna go right over the top in a nice even amount. Don't put too much salt because this is gonna become, like all the water, this is gonna become half of the amount that you see here. So all the water is gonna evaporate and these are gonna become really concentrated. So you don't want too much salt because then they're gonna be too salty. So don't go overboard on the salt. That's happened to me before. You're gonna put some pepper. I like a lot of fresh cracked pepper. Do you? And then lastly, we're gonna take some olive oil. And let me fix this camera. Here we are. Okay, So you're gonna take your olive oil and you're gonna just lightly, you want everything to become lightly covered in olive oil. That's it. Do not, and I repeat, do not go overboard and douse these with olive oil because it's gonna become so oily and heavy. It's just gonna defeat the whole purpose of eating this. Don't be Greek, okay? And just cover this in olive oil. I'm gonna wash my hands before I stir this. Okay, here we are. We're gonna mix all this together. Man, that onion was so strong. It hurt so bad, my eyes. And now my nose is running. Oh, yes. Oh, I can't wait for you guys to try this. I'm so excited. I like this so much. I made it by accident. Ah, I dropped some. I made it by accident and I liked it so much that it just became a regular on my, like, you know, menu list. My weekly menu. I don't have it weekly. I make it once in a blue moon. Whenever I have time to like chop all this and roast it in the oven. But once I do have it available, I eat this for breakfast on top of toast. It is absolutely delish. It becomes so soft that you can actually smear this like a spread. All right, so there we go. We're gonna put this in the oven. Now this is gonna bake. You wanna set this at 400. Here we are. Okay, so we're gonna bake at you know what? Let's do 450. That's what I usually do. All right, so this is gonna bake I'm gonna put it at 30 minutes and then we're gonna stir it up so that the bottom, you know, they get evenly caramelized all over. So we'll check on it after 30 minutes. Now, if this is your first time on my channel, this video is a little bit long, but my channel is called Isabella's Quick Recipes because all of my recipes are super quick. This is like a little bit of a different video. It's more raw and rustic, like uncut. I'm just changing it up a little, but if you guys like really quick videos of really fast recipes, you want to check out some of my links down below, and I have like 2-minute, 3-minute videos, really down and straight to the point of some really good recipes. Okay guys, the 30 minutes passed. Whoa, that's what it looks like. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Oh, look at that. It's starting to really caramelize and all the moisture is at the bottom. Let me zoom in a little to show you just exactly what's going on. There's a lot of water on the bottom, but the top is starting to brown. So we're gonna move this around. Oh no, I dropped some. Dang it. Well, that's good there's aluminum on the bottom. Thanks for putting that, Mom. Okay, now that everything's like that, we're gonna give it another 30 minutes. While that's baking, is there anything good to put in the fridge? Ah, nothing good. I'm hungry. There's literally nothing to eat here. Look, cookie dough. Yummy. Do you guys remember these? I used to make these when I was a kid. I love them. They're so good. They're so buttery. Any good snacks in here? A mango. Don't you just heat that? Ooh, look. Ginger beer. These are really good. If you guys ever had them, they're the best. If you want to try a good ginger ale, you can get them at Costco in like a huge pack, and they are so spicy. Okay guys, so 25 minutes passed now. I still have 10 more minutes on the timer, but I noticed that they're getting a little bit you know, toasty on top. So I'm gonna give it one more stir. Now, do you see all that steam that escaped? That is steaming the vegetables so wonderfully. And the high heat is caramelizing them. All right, you might think that these are done, but not quite yet. You want them to go a little bit more because as I was saying, the more caramelized these get, the more concentrated they'll taste. They will taste super flavorful. Stirring them and all the steam that's escaping, that's all the moisture from the vegetables that you want to escape. Now this, look at, now it's almost in one even layer. So you can tell that they're really getting there. All right, I'm gonna put these for 20 more minutes and we're gonna check it after. All right guys, so finally there's 5 more minutes left and it looks like they are just about ready. So this took a total of 1 hour and 10 minutes. Wow, look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's get a close up. It's absolutely perfect. Now for the best part, we are gonna try this. Look at that. Let me focus this. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh my gosh. See how like it shrunk so much? There comes Twister. He's like, what's for lunch today? My dog. All right, we're gonna serve some. Ooh. You know what? I need to move the camera. I gotta show you guys how incredible this looks while I'm scooping it. All right, look at that. I'm gonna put it on my little plate. Now this would taste incredible over a salad. Or like, I would typically smear this on some toast. You know how much I love bread. So I would totally just like, if I'm being really good, I'll put it over some spring mix, you know, with some balsamic dressing. Let's give it a try. I keep having to focus my camera. When you guys see me like go like that, it's because I'm focusing it. I have a hair in my mouth. All right, oh my gosh, this smells so good. Wow. Oh, I know this is gonna be super hot. So steamy. See, if you guys smash this, you can tell that like it will turn into like a paste and make the most incredible spread. Mmm, mmm. Oh my gosh. Mmm. You guys, I just died and went to heaven. The eggplant is so rich in flavor. This is super savory. Oh, it has just the right amount of salt. That was hot. Ow, I burned my mouth. Oh my gosh, you guys. I could eat this all day. This reminds me so much. Have you guys ever tried imambaldi? It's a Turkish dish. It's kind of similar taste, but imambaldi has tomatoes inside, and this doesn't have tomatoes. But if you guys don't have an oven, I know there's some people who don't have ovens out there. You can do this in your toaster oven too, and that would be perfectly fine. It would just make a smaller amount probably. But this is such a nice thing to have in the fridge. It's nice and, you know, it doesn't have any meat, but it's so wholesome. So it's vegetarian, it's gluten-free. What else? You saw how easy it was to make. If you guys enjoyed this recipe, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Leave your comments down below. You guys have to stay tuned for more of my quick and easy recipes, and they're always gonna have a unique twist.